everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. So Banksy, Daisy and I are off for a spot of arena eventing today, which I am actually super excited about. Everything's packed and loaded and relatively clean, including the pony. And he's not even had a bath. You are looking absolutely epic at the moment, boyo. Super shiny, super well, super fit. And yeah, I'm just excited to go out and enjoy him. I love arena eventing, and so does he. So it's going to be fun getting out and about in the newly christened Daisy the Day Tracker. If you haven't seen in my last video, then I introduce you to Elsa's replacement, christened Daisy. We're a little bit torn between Daisy and Delilah. However, sadly, we did lose another family fur baby the day after Daisy arrived, and she was called Daisy too. So I have decided that actually it's fitting we'll carry on having lots of fun outings and remembering dear little days by enjoying Daisy the Day Tracker. She was a gorgeous little Westie of Robbie's sisters, and she had an amazing 15 years of fun-filled life. Yeah, it's just still hard, no matter what age they get to say goodbye to them when it is their time to leave, as we as animal owners and lovers all well know. I'm gonna get Banks locked and loaded and get on the way because, shock horror, I am running a bit late. I intentionally didn't film getting anything ready because I have had a busy morning. Won't go into too much detail about what I've been up to, but I'm pleased to say, like I say, I'm pretty sure everything's loaded up. Banks is looking clean and he's not had a bath. That's what I was going on to say, and then I got sidetracked, shock horror. I just spent a good 15-20 minutes grooming him properly with my Exclusive brushes up at the All-Star Academy. The lovely Marta from Exclusive was there and showed us, I don't know how much I can give away of this, basically told me exactly what each brush is for, etc. And I already had the kit. I was kindly bought it by Equilite last Christmas. Really kind Christmas present. And I've never really known which brush, there are instructions in there, obviously I haven't read them, but I've never really known which brush to use when, and I generally just stick to the one brush. But he's had a lovely groom, and I hope once I get him out into daylight you can see just how shiny he's looking from whipping brushes over him as opposed to bathing him. Sorry, I've got a massive long hair stuck on my camera. Anyway, this is a longer intro than I anticipated. Time to get on the road. I've got my good old faithful Waifu with me because it is, as I said, I've had a busy morning. Although I'm not feeling that nervous about competing, it kind of just feels a bit of a ritual now to have a Waifu en route, stroke course walking, stroke when I get there. What is the time? Am I late? 11:45, yes. I am on at 12:57, so I had hoped to be there by 12 o'clock. So I best get Banksy loaded up on the road, and I'll see you when we're up there. Sadly, we're going to miss Em, who is already up there, but I'm sure she'll be vlogging about it too. She's doing the 80 with Addy, and Sir Banksy and I are doing the 100. And yeah, it feels nice to be able to say that confidently and excitedly and not worryingly. We had a good cross-country schooling session on Friday. He is absolutely loving the fact that ground is that much softer. Eventing isn't over for us yet. We haven't purely gone into BS or just arena eventing. We have got 2 events left. One of which I've, as I said, tried to stay a little bit stum about just because I don't want to add any unnecessary pressure to myself or my boy. But yeah, let's get there. Let's not be late and add any unnecessary pressure to myself or my boy. Right, see you when we're up there.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things.
Me again. You're not seeing me when I get there. What I actually meant to say was those of you who also have a ritual of always having a waifu on a show day now, my code has changed. It's no longer Tina10. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this on YouTube, it's Tina YouTube. And if you see something on Instagram, it's Tina Instagram. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to check. Insert it across the screen here and have a taste of this new flavour. We all know that lemon cheesecake is by far my favourite, but is currently out of stock because it was a limited edition. And we have a new limited edition, lemon basil. I put a poll up on my story the other day, lemon basil or chocolate fudge brownie. No, just fudge brownie. And that one won, so I drank that one that day. And I haven't tried this yet, but it smells similar to lemon cheesecake. Ooh, but it's not as sharp, it's a lot smoother. Oh, that's different. A nice different, not as nice as lemon cheesecake. Probably doesn't help that I have just brushed my teeth as well though, so we've got a bit of a minty twang going on in there. But yeah, if you do need to replenish your stock, make sure you use the code. I'll pop it in the description box below too. Let's get on the road. And hopefully we'll see how Em and Addy got on when we get up there, because they were on 10 minutes ago, so sadly, as I say, we are crossing each other, not actually being able to see each other compete, sadly, because of doing different classes. And I had stuff I had to get done this morning, so I couldn't go any earlier, sadly. But we hope that they will still be there if I get a move on and get there by 12 o'clock as I had planned. We are party! We are party! Literally just had a text from Em whilst I was en route that I saw when I pulled up saying it's a proper windy course. So I think it's imperative that before I start getting things ready, I get up there and learn it. That is assuming it's staying the same, because I think they've just started the 90, so I'm going to run up, have a look, and then get the boyo ready. He seems very relaxed in there. Happy chappy. Hello you. Were you a good girl? Were you a good girl? Did you enjoy yourself? Em's not here, so she must be up there. Course looks nice. It is a little bit twisty-turny. And a lot of jumps to remember, 22 fences. Whew, but yeah, it does look nice. I've looked at it at the 90 height, not the 100 height, so I'm not going to actually see the height of the fences until I go up there. I know what the related distances are. There's a 4-stride and then there's a 2-strided double. I've visualised it, I know where I'm going. Got my cross-country attire on, need to sort out body protector and hair, get banks all tacked up and ready, and yeah, just crack on with it. I have bought my Insta360. I'm indecisive about whether I'm gonna wear it or not. Part of me's thinking not to. Yeah, and just to focus on my riding, but not 100% sure. Just trying to get a bit of this down me. Now I'm here, I do actually feel a little bit nervous. Excited nerves, butterflies, flutterbies as I would call them. And I did just check quickly on my phone, and I was right, the code is Tina-YouTube and Tina-Instagram. Still the same discount, 10% off, just no longer Tina10 to get your discount. You need to use Tina-YouTube if you are heading over that way from watching this video. But I must crack on, get my hat on, get my body protector on, and wish us luck.
Okay, not going to do too much of a voiceover, but just in that right-hand corner there was where the spooky jump that I thought he might look at was. So I showed him it before starting, and then was a bit naughty look and didn't get my powerful canter, although did get nicely over that first fence. But nicely over 1 and 2. That is what I wish I didn't do and what I've learned for next time, because I made that jump a problem when it didn't need to be. But anyway, let's focus on the positives first. 1, 2 and 3 flowed nicely. 3 I got a bit deep, but again it was still fine. He likes to get deep. He would rather be deep than go on a long one. And then coming round to 5 we picked up the tempo a little bit. Got our little change there, which I was pleased about, but then I was like, no, we need to compose. I hadn't actually walked this line. I had to do a really quick look at the course when it was at 90 because I hadn't allowed myself enough time. So yeah, composed around that corner, but he took that double like an absolute trooper. And again down through this. I did drift to the right a little bit there, but I think it's because we were so forward, we were making the 4 strides, that we needed to go to the right a little to then not get too deep. He just sort of veered to fit his stride in. That's how I see it anyway. Cam hasn't given me his feedback yet. Oh gosh, we're over number 9 already. That's because we're going zoomies. Here's number 10. So it was 1 to 10 show jumping, and then you head out of the arena to do your cross country part. And I'm just going to let you watch this. I don't need to talk over this.
In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. You got me good. I keep on trying to repent, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving.
Oh, lovely round there for Tina. The only rider so far not to incur any time penalty. We've got 1 down cross country with 10,
again though.
and then the Joker factor fell 6, giving her a total of 16 penalties.
Oh, just got back and they're reading out the results. But we ended up on 16 faults, so I don't think. What are we? Ah, 3rd place, Binks! We were the only one in the time cross country too, which is fab, weren't we? I'll go and get your frilly, you clever boy. Chuffed with that. I literally had just turned the camera on to say really pleased, a bit annoyed at myself for not riding the last 2 jumps, as well as the rest of the round, although I do think we rode the Joker quite well. Felt like I got a good stride to that, haven't watched it back yet. But I didn't ride the one down the hill to the black pipe. That's the one that I thought he might spook at, and then I let that affect how I rode it, and of course we scat it out, didn't we, hey? But the rest of the round felt fab, and it didn't actually feel daunting that they were bigger than what we've been jumping recently out in competition, so that I am pleased about. Yeah, let's get that saddle off and go and collect our frilly. I believe there's prize money too, which is exciting.
Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know.
Were you a clever boy? Were you clever? Mwah. You were fab, weren't you? And you were loving it. I haven't actually watched our round back yet, but it was absolutely awesome. The show jumping part, I'm excited to watch back because I feel like I rode it well, and I feel like we rode it well together, and we went clear. And then in the cross country part, again, it was going very well, right until the last 2 fences, and when I think, in all honesty, Tina got a little bit overexcited and thought, oh my god, we're gonna go clear over 22 jumps. Yeah, then had the last 2 down. But again, it was a little bit, I think, mindset, because I was thinking he might spook at that black pole one. I don't know if Em started filming, but I went to try and show him it at the very beginning before my round to make sure he'd seen it and to make sure he wouldn't be spooky and to make sure he realised it was a jump. And he did sort of go, whoa, and then we had a bit of a canter on the wrong leg, and then I was a naughty girl and did start just in a straight line without building a good first canter. I should have circled and then started on the left rein. However, it thankfully didn't matter because we still, as I said, did a lovely clear show jumping and he felt incredible. And yeah, really enjoyed it. It was absolutely fab, good fun. Exactly what we needed ahead of next week. We did get placed, we came third. Unfortunately we had 16 penalties because you get 10 penalties for a cross-country fence down and then 6 penalties for the joker. But we were the only ones in the optimum time for the cross-country part, which, oh, I don't know, maybe both parts. We were the only ones with no time penalties, put it that way, because you're a speedy, zoomy machine, aren't you? Hey? You are epic. As you can see, he's had a lovely hose off, got his dry rug on, and we're going to get him home. But yeah, pretty frilly. Thank you Coleraine and Sports Horse Southwest for hosting such a fun show. It's been brilliant. We even got prize money. How exciting. Right, let's get you home, my boy, and watch the rounds back. Oh, Holly was also here. She was coming to take a photo of me and my new trailer, but she's got sidetracked talking to somebody else. Not many people left. Most people have already gone home, so I'm going to get the boy home and yeah, end this vlog here. A very short and sweet one. Thank you to Em for staying and filming, bless her heart. I didn't realise she was going to do that. Really, really kind. I did bring my Insta 360, but then ended up not putting it on. I just wanted to focus on riding to the best of our ability, and I feel that actually we did. I mean, I need to watch it back, but getting the last 2 down was probably just a little bit unlucky, a little bit one of those things, and maybe both of us tiring a little bit towards the end of the course. But yeah, I'm chuffed. It obviously could have gone better by going clear, but in my eyes it actually couldn't have gone better because I really enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. We're both going home happy, smiley, safe and sound, and that is the main thing. And I didn't feel daunted by the height. I think that's what is the best part about today. I literally, yeah, it felt lovely, felt really good. And you felt incredible. You were fabuloso, weren't you, my boy? Hopefully it's the start of lots of luck to come from Daisy because yeah, it's been fab. A fun-filled day out, even though it's only actually been a few hours out because it's time to get home already and it's only 2 o'clock. So let's get on the road. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you don't already, and I'll see you all very soon for an eventing vlog. Just realised I didn't show you that nice shine that he had from those brushes, and he's about to put pay to that. Oh, is that nice? You were clean. You've now had a lovely, well-deserved mucky roll. And then they shake like a dog. Are you a good boy? Did you enjoy yourself today? You are so handsome. Good boy. Thanks for being the bestest. Bye.